Hey, listen.
Yeah, J Mix. See my phone ringing? Hello, yeah, how is you doing? Yeah, I know how, cause I done been through it. Yeah, I done been doing some shit that I never could see, and some other shit, I'ma get to it. Yeah, and if I'ma do it, then I'ma get fluid. Yeah, I'm tryna be in another location so much that the languages, I'ma get fluid. Yeah, man, if it's dangerous, how could you do it? Man, someone never know. Yeah, and someone never grow. Yeah, but never be the nigga talking shit and the gun'll never blow. Yeah.
Yep. Salute to the subscribers. Back with another episode 69 right here. It's iBall Network Podcast. I'm your host, Jay Meeks. I got my guys in the building with me. What's good, Mace? How you doing, bro?
Yeah, we good, man. What's going on with you, my boy? How you feeling?
It's all good, man. Can't complain, my G. Same shit. What's good, Thirst? How you, bro?
Hey man, another day, another breakdown. Let's get into it.
Yep, man. We got a lot to get into. Um, shit. I guess we'll start off with the Suns because they just got sent home. Once I saw them go down 2-0, I said they're not making any adjustments, and they're gonna have to do something different other than ISO ball. And they started off tonight doing the same thing. You know, Devin Booker and Kevin Durant both trying their best to get the buckets that and the looks that they normally get, and the Nuggets were double teaming them as soon as they got in any type of scoring areas and got in the mid range like they like to do. They had another man on them, and like I said, they had no bench. What last time I looked, they had 4 points at the bench had 4 points. So I don't know what they ended up getting at the end, but you're not gonna win. You're going home with that type of production. KD ended up with maybe like maybe 19, 20 points or something like that. Shot horribly. Him and Devin Booker just had a bad night. You know what I'm saying? So KD's about to hear the heat. Devin Booker's gonna hear some heat, even though he had a historic scoring performance and efficiency wise. But it didn't work out. They got a lot of switching up to do. Aiton didn't play. If you're gonna add that context, but I didn't expect them to win a championship or anything. I said before they didn't get enough time to become any type of well-oiled machine or a real team or of any kind. So they look like we said before, Nets 0.9. Kyrie and Kevin Durant meshed a little bit. Their games equated to better outcomes as far as the team, as far as the scoring and all that stuff. It was just a better team, better looking team than this. This looks like just Devin and Kevin, and then a bunch of role players. So get into it, bro. We got a lot to say.
Who?
Go ahead, Thirst. Get to it.
I'll get into okay. Yeah, I picked Phoenix. You know, so I had Phoenix. Doing their thing. It looked like they had a promising play. Like I said, before the injuries, they had injuries, and then obviously you got two of your starters going down. But they still had other people pick it up. You know, what I'm saying Devin had an off night. You had Cameron Payne 31. Like I said, didn't expect that. Last game you had who went off? Like every game, someone went off. You know what I'm saying? People picked it up. They picked it up a little bit more. I mean, your man's hot. So if your man's hot, you'll feed me the rock. I'm hot. You know what I'm saying? But said, that had that backside three was open. You know what I'm saying? And I like how he switched it out. It was going to Terrence Ross a couple times went to TJ Warren, and it was hitting him. You know what I'm saying? When they made the adjustments to me of adding those two players and running that same with where KD would kick out the double, you know what I'm saying? Book would slash to the hole, and then he had the option to either to throw it to the backside. If the dude stepped up, you know what I'm saying, he'll throw it to the backside. If it's open, he was just, hit the mid range, or he just go finish at the hoop. You know what I'm saying? When I seen that adjustments, that was kind of hard to stop. But obviously, I mean, you're coaching, you get paid millions of dollars to figure these things out. I just think that after a while, you brain farts. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't. I know Aiden wasn't playing too well, so I think Landell was actually playing pretty good defense for what he was doing. I mean, he gave you 13 points today. I ain't really watched all the garbage time, so he could have picked up a couple. But I was just like, from what I've seen from after going out 0-2 and bringing you back, I like the formula. It's just like your people was off, and it's just like you had an off night. You know what I'm saying? But got cold. You know what I'm saying? Going 4 for 13. You know what I'm saying? 1 for 3 from 3. in 35 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Just got cold. KD couldn't hold it up. You know what I'm saying? Just like he tried to take over the game and started rushing shots, similar to what he's doing and with the Nets. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't letting the game come to him, just forcing things. So I watched a couple of things like dumb passes, throw it off. I thought he'll throw it somebody, you know what I'm saying? He'll want them to make a move and they just get scared and throw it back to him. It's like, there you go right there. And it's turnover and lead the points. And so, I mean, that's where I'm looking at it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, really nothing that you could do. Is like we're gonna do something differently. At this point, I mean, you put the people in. It's just that I would have probably just got them some more shots. Like these dudes can score. Why are we not giving them some more shots? Well, actually, they did. What's called went put up a zero. Terrence Ross scored 0 points, going 0 for 5 from the field and 0 for 5 from 4. So it's just like, you know,
TJ
didn't work.
Warren 0 for 1,
0
0
for
points.
1, 0 points. So which got stepped up, but like they need a book though. They need a book. Well, he's scoring 30, averaging 36. Those 20 points was missing from him.
Yeah, but you averaging 36, that's not likely for a guy to continue that on that pace like that. That's what adjustments are for. Like the guy's averaging 36, as long as, I mean, if you're relying on a man to score 36 points, that means if we keep him under 30, y'all in trouble. So that's all I'm saying. It was too much weight on Devin and Kevin's shoulders. So the team wasn't constructed to have like a longevity through the playoffs. So, you know, when they got rid of Bridges, that really that the defense is gone now. Ayton, you could tell he's just not happy with his role. So I expect him to be gone. So the whole team got to look different next year. I don't know if Kevin Durant and D Book are a good match together, bro.
I think they look good. It's just like, you know, what I see. I think Aiden wasn't really engaged. Like I sent you that clip. Like he's sitting there watch, you know, the Joker get like 4 rebounds, just tip 4 rebounds. He's sitting there watching him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just said that's your man. Why are you letting this dude? You're standing on the outside watching him get rebounds. Like, dog, I don't think I don't know what's going on over there, but I expect him to probably be out. I expect him to be traded. You know what I'm saying? When you go back and look at the film, it's like, and he talked about that. I'm just going off your effort. And he said, when anytime a man gets 20, 30, 20 rebounds, like, dog, you know, obviously know the person that rebounds better wins the game. And this dude's getting 20 rebounds. You're the same height, and you jump more higher than him. Why is he getting in that? That was 4. We watched 4 offensive rebounds right in front of us, and you watched him do it. But it is what it is.
You ain't lying. How you feel, Mace?
They just picked the wrong night to go cold, man. Like honestly, and it was funny is a lot of people downplayed it. We said it before. We got into a little thing about it. It's culture, bro. Like it's a culture thing. Like this literally happened last year. They lost by 30 points in a closeout game to go to the next round. It's a culture. And the only thing that changed was Kevin Durant. Chris Paul was still there. Devin Booker was still there. DeAndre Ayton was still there. Who was their core 3? So it's a culture thing. They just have bad culture. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate. You can say what you want, but when it was time to step up and show that what you had, they crumbled. So that's just the truth. And like I said, that I blame Kevin Durant and you know what I'm saying, and Book a lot because this is their team. They're going to get it. But if you want to really dig deep into it, I put most of the blame on Monty, bro. Because at some point, you have to have an adjustment that goes, hey, this isn't working. Kevin Durant is 1 for 10 right now. DeAndre, you know what I'm saying? D-Book is 2 for 11 right now. We probably should let them stop throwing up shots every time they come down the court. Probably need to try something different. I mean, I'm not saying bench him. If you're going to do something like, at this point, you going down by 30. Anything you do is better than what you're doing. If they go, hey, man, we're going to mix it up. Second half, D-Book come off the bench. He might not like it. What are you going to do? You're already losing by 30. Anyway, you're going home. So I just feel like he should have did something. He literally just
put
sat
somebody
there.
in a different position to score or something.
He watched the same game from the first quarter to the fourth quarter. At no point did he go, hold up. You 1 for 11. Let's change this up. He didn't. You know, anybody who knows ball, a score, when he don't got it tonight, he just don't got it. And both of their scores did not have it tonight. And instead of making an adjustment, he just kind of sat there and was like, "Nah, they're gonna figure it out." Well, they didn't figure it out, and they got washed. So it's like, you mean you got to do that. The end result, like I said, so I put a lot of that on Monty's feet. You know what I'm saying? Denver was the better team, but and like I said, that goes on the culture. Y'all didn't fight. Like there was no fight. And like Smitty said, Aiden just sitting there watching rebound after rebound after rebound. But we all called that ahead of time. We said it like it's like being in a relationship with somebody who told you legitimately, try dating someone who says, I don't care about you. Go be with someone else. And then you go be with somebody else and they go, no, wait. I'm sorry, I'm pregnant. Come back. Like, wait, what? Like, then you come back and then you're not gonna be happy. Now you're just there because you came back. But he never wanted to be there. He was never gonna give you the effort. And he was cool sitting on the end of the bench being like, rebound. So he gone. Chris Paul, they just need to, and I ain't even making fun of him no more. At this point, it's not funny. Like, usually let him go. Like you said, he 50, about 50 deep?
50
50 mil, right? Bro, you crazy. He about 50 million deep, and that boy ain't played this whole series. Like, come on now. Like, so yeah, that team got to look way different next year because otherwise you're going to be 2 on top and nothing on bottom. And they can't get through it like that.
Even State Farm looking at Chris Paul like, man, how long is this contract got left?
Yeah, bro. They're trying to get
Chris Paul is
right now
in danger. Yeah, and I agree with you. Like, we can move on from it. Lastly, I'll just say, I just expected like Monty to just like take the ball out of Devin Booker's hands, maybe, and be like, let's let Cameron Payne and when Cameron Payne has to have 31 points and he outscores D Book and Kevin Durant, I don't expect you to win the game either, bro. That's why I was saying, like, to your point, Mace, when both of their scores are off like that, Devin Booker is like a small KD, bro. He's like they like the same player. So that's why I don't know if this is a good thing. And then if you're talking about adding Kyrie, you got 3 of the same player, damn near 3 different sizes. So it's like, I think you should need to maybe go back to the defensive route because Kevin Durant, as great as he is, I did see a slight, a little, half a step. Maybe he's injured or something, but a little half a step. He just doesn't look as good as he was. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's a significant difference, but he just took a small little, you could just see the slight little decline, just a slight little decline in his step. And I'm not saying he's not still that guy because if you ask me, Kevin Durant is going to be the best player in the league still. But or maybe he's not happy, but whatever it is, he doesn't look good. He wasn't looking good. He wasn't as efficient as he normally is this series. Yeah, what you about to say, Thirst?
No, I was saying I think his defense definitely picked up. I mean, for the man that he's guarding, like I said, I think the last game is just like no one expect. Like I said, I ain't know that Michael Porter Jr. is gonna go 4 for 5 like for the threes and as soon as the game started off. You know what I'm saying? But looking at Gordon, you know what I'm saying, he had 8 points, he had low points after them 2 games. Like he really didn't score. You know what I'm saying? Porter didn't score. Obviously, Jokic, you know what I'm saying, he's just not big enough. You know what I'm saying? It's just not big enough. Nothing you can do there. But I still seen him getting deflection, getting a couple blocks. When I look at his stat line, you know what I'm saying? So I just think that, like I said, his shot wasn't dropping. You know what I'm saying? His shot wasn't dropping. It's just maybe that pressure breaks pipes. You know what I'm saying? The pressure is like it's game 7, and he just rests a lot of shots that he usually hits. You know what I'm saying? When it's down 0-2, like down on 2, yeah, those games, just like I just seen like, yo, he's not hitting his shots. Those shots that he's getting, he's just not hitting. He's just living by the 3. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. It's like you guys are so efficient mid-range and you just jacking up threes, like go mid-range. You know, same thing with Steph. Is just like, but I actually know Steph is different now. That's why I respect Steph's game. But I'll wait till we get to that before I jump on that.
Oh, we're going to it right now. Go ahead.
Real quick, last time say, change the culture, bro, in Phoenix. Like for real. Like get rid of Chris Paul, get rid of DeAndre Ayton, put Monty on his final written warning, and be like, bro, this is it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta change the culture because we can't keep doing this. This is every year, just like 3 years in a row. It's time to change the culture. So you need to break up the core 3 and let Monty know you got the first 20 games of the season. If it start looking the same, we're gonna have to change it up. And that's just real, bro.
Oh yeah, if they don't start off well, then yeah, he's definitely gonna be out of there.
Yep.
I just feel like the regular season once again is just proven to be like I think they need to shorten the regular season and just get to the playoffs a lot faster because the regular season doesn't show us anything. It's like a misconception of what really is, and now we're seeing what really is. Just like how a lot of these teams didn't look like they were a legitimate threat, and now they're looking like threats. And a lot of these, and just injuries is taking out a lot of these teams, like Thirst said. So now we don't really get to see, who's the best team or who would have won if everybody's got people hurt. You know what I mean? And the NBA is like the most injured sport right now. Like they got more people falling than any other sport. But let's get into the Lakers and Warriors. Before we did the last show, the Lakers it was 2-2. Well, what was it? They weren't there. No, it's down.
No,
They
that was
down. They was down. They wasn't down 3-1. So it was 2-1. And then yeah, they had a chance to go up 2-2. And then it was a close game, and then they was down 3, and your man Draymond threw the ball away. Just threw the ball to Anthony Davis's hands. So and then
got
it
you.
went down 3-1. So now that's my first thought, honestly. But a lot happened, honestly. A lot happened. But
Okay. Like you said that.
a
Like you
lot
said
happened.
that.
Of course, we'll get into
Okay.
all of it. But at the end of everything, Draymond had the ball in his hands with at 104 to 101. They had a chance to get a good shot off, and he jumped in the air, going to the hole out of bounds, and tossed it to his clutch brother, Anthony Davis, man. And, and I'm just saying, I ain't the smartest man in the world, but I definitely said my biggest takeaway was Draymond Green, and because I did not trust him, and he made 2 terrible turnovers at the end of the game. And that one was the hugest turnover in the world. And you literally made the difference between 2-2 and 3-1. You had the difference in your hand, and you guys didn't even get a look because you just threw it into Anthony Davis's hands. Klay Thompson wasn't open. Andrew Wiggins wasn't open. So what exactly were you doing on that play? It made no sense at all. And I just feel like he he gonna be a Laker in 2 weeks or 1 week anyway. So I feel like he threw it over there. And not to mention, I got the video. I almost posted it on my damn channel earlier in the game. He just threw the ball to the Lakers coaches wide open, and nobody was over there, no teammates, and he just threw it to the Lakers team. And then Dennis Schroeder, everybody's making fun of him. And it's just like, this is not funny, man. So yeah, but hey, at the end of the day, like I said, a lot happened though. I feel like the free throws is the biggest thing. That's the biggest talk of social media and the internet. So
Big
I'll be a
time.
fool to get on here and act like the free throws is not an alarm, to say the least. The Warriors are shooting half as many free throws as the Lakers, and to add some type of context, a lot of people are saying it's because they shoot so many 3-pointers. Now that's part of the story, but the other part of the story is in Game 4 alone. I looked at it; they both shot, I believe it was 84 2-point field goals. So if they both shot the same amount of field goals, and Golden State just shot a bunch of threes on top of that, then they had more possessions. So I'm just saying, foul calls are subjective, man. That's why Tim Donaghy and these guys were able to cheat and do all this sports betting and go to jail behind the shit, because you can literally control any sport with refereeing being off. Just like
Big
we
time.
saw. I know it's a movie, but I remember the Titans when they want them to lose. The ref wants you to lose, bro. I could just let everything go and then call everything on the other team. And once you're in a penalty and you're shooting all these free throws, good luck shooting. Good luck beating a team. I don't care how many possessions or how many threes you hit, that's shooting double the amount of free throws to shoot every single game, especially in your hometown, in your home building. So I don't. That's why when Kobe passed, man, to me as a basketball fan, I was able to open up more, and be more free with my opinion, because I don't have to be as biased, because I've always been a Laker fan, always been a Kobe fan, but I just try not to be just biased and look at it from an objective point of view. And objectively, the refereeing is not even, bro. It's ridiculous in favor of the Lakers. You could tell the Lakers, they want the Lakers to go to the next round, bro. And I think we was wrong and Golden State is done. You know what I'm saying? When they went down 3-1, it ain't really no coming back from that. Yeah, I expected them to put up a fight the other day, but I don't think there's no coming back from this. I feel like the Lakers, like I said before, they're lengthy, and like Vanderbilt, the first couple games was bothering Steph. His length bothers Steph. So Steph is still doing him, but it's not as easy as it was. He's shooting 30 times and getting 30 points, as opposed to he's usually more efficient than that. So I think that the length of the Lakers bothers them. I feel like Anthony Davis is having a paint party when he's having one, like I said he would. There's no answer for him on the other end. The Warriors are trying something new every game. One game they got Looney in, the next game Looney barely plays. Jordan Poole looks like absolute shit. I'll give you that, Thurston. If I'm the Warriors, he got to go. He got to go. I've seen enough with Jordan Poole already. Like,
damn,
he's done nothing throughout the playoffs. And then and not only just him, Steve Kerr lost faith in him. The man don't even play him like that. He went from, I watched his minutes going from like 30 to 19 to 14 type shit. He wasn't getting, not getting no minutes. But you taking stupid shots. What are you doing, bro? Like, you taking just, he's just out there just jacking shit up whenever he gets the ball. It's like J.R. Smith again. Like, as soon as he get the ball, that bitch going up, like, no matter what. So Jordan Poole, that money went to his head. I ain't gonna say that, but and I saw him, and he don't want to shake Draymond's hand. But we talked about that a million times, bro. Draymond punched that man in the face, fucked up the whole chemistry of everything throughout the whole year, bro. That man does not like you. Jordan Poole doesn't like you, and now he has to act like he likes you and play. And Draymond is the vocal leader of the team, so it's got to be uncomfortable. It's like your manager at work, like, punched you in your mouth, and then now he get to be your manager the next day, and you gotta still listen to this dude. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is when Draymond punched the man in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? So Jordan Poole ain't been the same since. The Warriors ain't been the same since. And I told you I didn't trust them. And I did pick them to win with my head, but as I saw the series go by, I'm like, nah, it's over with, bro. So I'm not gonna blame it on the refs solely. And I will say the Lakers have been outplaying them for the most part. But when they had a chance to win it, I feel like Draymond and Steph too. Steph took a bad shot. Clay took a bad shot. They've all done things in the end, not just Draymond, to fuck up the win. But that's why I said it's never to be trusted of another man being signed to another man where you're playing against, because that man is essentially your boss. He writes checks for you. So I'm not surprised, especially if the rumors all year is that he's going to the Lakers after this. I'm not surprised when Draymond threw that ball away, bro. I can't act like it. And then he's, after every game, going on the podcast, giving too much of the game plan away, in my opinion. So to me, Warriors is gonna lose this one, and yeah, I think it's. Do you think it's going 7 or what? And then y'all can give y'all a full take. But you think it's going 7 or are we at game 6 now? Ain't it?
Yeah, 6 tomorrow.
Might be
Yeah,
six
so
tomorrow.
Warriors done or is it extended?
Go ahead, man. Something left for last time.
The Lakers better win. If the Lakers win tomorrow, they're going home. I'm not being funny, bro. If the Lakers lose to Golden State at LA up 3-2 with them against the ropes with 2 closeout games, and if Steph has a 50 ball like he did last game, the Lakers are going home. They're not going back. I'm not being funny. This ain't Cleveland. Kyrie ain't hitting the big shot. This is done. If they lose this game tomorrow, they might as well stay in LA, because they're not beating Golden State in game 7. They're going to run them boys off the court, and it's going to be real ugly. And then all they're going to do is talk about LeBron didn't have no help, and they didn't show up when they needed them, and where was everybody but LeBron? He can't do it all by himself. You know how the game go. So they better win. That's all I'm going to say. But if there's a team that can beat them, it's Golden State. We talk about all the time. For some reason, it just takes Clay to hit 2 in a row. He'd be like, I remember this. And then next thing you know, they have that third quarter where they put 45 on your helmet, and then we talking about, can they close them out in game 7? I'm being serious, bro. If they don't win tomorrow, they're going home. Like, they might as well stay in LA, because they're not taking that. It's over.
Lakers winning this next game, bro. It's over with.
They got to, bro. They have to. They have to.
Go ahead, Thirst.
I mean, I don't see them. I don't see him win next game. You know what I'm saying? Your man is basically had a concussion. Y'all trying to hide it. You know what I'm saying? He loopy, where he had to get in a wheelchair, and you expecting your best player to come out there and perform. Like, you loopy. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect him to come out there and dominate and do what he needs to do. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, dog, they obviously, everyone's clear as day. They need AD. They win behind AD. If AD is not scoring, you know what I'm saying? I said in the last podcast, last show, AD consistent by scoring and getting doubles like that, you're gonna fall behind. You know what I'm saying? And LeBron has basically been going MIA, you know what I'm saying, for a long period of time, like 0 points. And that's when the thing we talked about in the chat, where it's like Draymond said, where Steph said to Draymond, I'm trying to figure LeBron out. He ain't doing nothing. Like, no, he ain't scoring. He ain't scoring. Like, he ain't hitting. He off. Like, it's not looking the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to run it through AD. That's what looks different. Running through AD. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, even the games where he came out hot, I forgot what game it was. He came out hot, hit a couple of tray balls.
They lost
It's
that
like,
one,
okay,
yeah.
okay, Bron. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, after that, he just went MIA. It's like, if this is the goal, how did you start off hot in the first part of the game and then do nothing in the back end? You know what I'm saying? To go unstoppable, unguardable. You know what I'm saying? Like you can go to the cup and no one can guard you. Like what the hell happened? You know what I'm saying? So I'm basing this on, like I said, Jordan Poole and my yo, you know what I'm saying? 0, 5, 6, and 11.
Mm.
He had 11 last game when they won, but said 0, 5, 6. Horrible. And you playing trade and you got the big bag. You know what I'm saying? You play horrible defense and you wow, like you just said, like G. That's great. You said that. You did wild shot. And even that shot that he took, the analytics say like he hit one before, but said that shot he came down before, he threw that up. He threw that up. He
Bad
got
look.
the ball and he threw that up. That's a bad shot. Even your coach is like, stuck up for you. But he's like, would we have got a better shot? I think you would have got a better shot. And
You're
how come
not
when Clay,
Steph.
yeah, you're not Steph. Even watching Clay do it. Clay, how can you pump fake, pop, Clay, boom, and roll into it? You didn't do that. You're a shooter. You got the ball and hiked it up. You know what I'm saying? You're feeling yourself. You know what I'm saying? That Ice Spice, that munch shit, you paid too much, my boy. You need to get a refund for that. But on top of that, I believe that Golden State can win the game. Going back to what you said about the free throws, that's crazy. So in this series, Golden State is averaging 13.2 to the Lakers 23.6 free throws. During the season, Golden State was averaging 20.
Mm.
And they just submitted an appeal to the league um, for the play of the game to review the game. That's the article from Bleach Report. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
gotta say something, especially with the flops and like, dog, you was up. They was up. I think it was game 4. You was up. You know what I'm saying? But before that Draymond bonehead stuff, there is more stuff that happened before that. And anytime any coach knows that when you lose, it's not on one play. It's on a series of things that happen throughout the game. It's never just one play. So you can say Draymond, but Sep, it's never just that. Clay was jacking up shots, and you was up already, and you're jacking up shots. Steph did jacked up 3 shots, and they had the offensive rebound. He's still shooting over AD. Like I said, y'all had a brain fart and you lived by the 3 and died by the 3. You didn't execute and you had 2 timeouts left. And even on the jump ball, you still had one more timeout left. And Steph got it and it came out of bounds. That's still enough time for you to call timeout and run a quick play. So I just believe that Golden State has what it needs to win the game. And I'm looking for them to do what they need to do. On top of that, Draymond Green is playing great defense against Anthony Davis. A lot of those points are coming against when Draymond is not guarding Anthony Davis. You know what I'm saying? But through the analytics, Stephen A. Smith went through it today, and he talked about Draymond Green. He's like, these are the things that don't show up on the stat sheet, but just seeing he's ranked on efficiency. I mean, on defense, as far as his contested shots, is like the top 5. You know what I'm saying? On top of contested shots. So I've seen he's making it hard for 80 to score. It's not as easy, you know what I'm saying? Especially if I have the height over you, I should be dominating you. You know what I'm saying? I got 4 or 5 inches over you. I should be dominating you. I should be hitting a 30 piece. You know what I'm saying? Other than that first game that he had, where he had 30. Other than that, he hasn't really reached that. I think it's been like 20, 23, 24. The other couple of games, and Lonnie Walker came in there and saved him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't playing for that. I don't think no one planned for that. This fool hasn't been getting the game. He been on the bench this whole time. He came in there and got hot and is cooking. See, like Jesus, he's like Jesus Shuttlesworth. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He cooked them. Pow, pow, pow. You know what I'm saying? But at least, I mean, he went on fire and he took it home. You know what I'm saying, for that game. But then they see what happened in the last game. He was a dud. You only had like 2 plays, and then that was it. Got him up out of there. So I expect Golden State to come out and dominate the game. Clay has been shooting horribly. Steph has been shooting horribly. That's why I tip my hat to Steph. You know what I'm saying? Because his game is elevated. Used to be he just wait for the 3, look for the 3. Now he's driving to the basket. He's getting everybody. He had a triple double, and he shot horrible from the field, from the 3, from behind the arc. So every time we've seen this, Steph come back with a good game. And I think it's about due that Steph and Clay have a good game. And I'm gonna go ahead and rest my hat on that one.
Yeah, Clay was 3 for 12 for 10 points. That's horrible.
Right.
When you can't play Looney and Draymond at the same time, because now you got 2 non-shooters on the court. Kuminga hasn't got no minutes. We've been said that Kuminga should have got maybe at least something. Like, you got to try to put the dude in the game or something if nothing else is working. Well, he got in for 2 minutes, 5 points in 2 minutes. yeah, it's just not looking good. But we'll see what happens on the next game. Wiggins 25 points. Draymond had a good game, 20 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. The last game was good and 5 turnovers, but he had a good
Well,
game. The
wait,
game before that, he didn't have a
makes
good game though. But go ahead.
makes 1 second. You got to throw in the 2 steals in the block, my boy.
Oh, excuse me. 2 steals in the block. I usually don't say the 2s and the 1s.
I know you don't say the defense, but you know what I'm saying, but those count up. You gotta
Nah,
keep
for
them
sure.
but I
That's
do
why
say
when you
that.
say Anthony's not playing that good, Anthony, when he's not doing good on offense, he's usually blocking like 5 shots and grabbing a bunch of rebounds. You know what I'm saying? So they both of them are playing decent, but they're both having a game on and then a game off, both of them. But like we
Yeah.
said, the on and the off is different between them two. But I do want to say that I don't appreciate that the Lakers, all of the Lakers role players don't get any credit. Like when you go on the internet, I gotta avoid the internet in the mornings after the Lakers win, just because all they're gonna do is just give all the credit to LeBron. They got all the LeBron memes. LeBron's doing this pose right here on every joint. Look, he's doing that on every joint, and they lacking like LeBron. They like, yeah, LeBron is the GOAT now because he about to take a team in his 20th year. I'm like, LeBron is not taking this team, bro. LeBron is playing a decent role, but you got Hachimura will drop 25 one game. Schroeder dropping 15. D'Lo give you 20 out of nowhere. Reeves give you 20 out of nowhere. Like you said, Lonnie Walker didn't play the whole first round, didn't play the last half of the year. Came in dropping. He came in and literally carried the Lakers to the game, to the end of the game. So
Facts.
just gonna give the Lakers some more credit, man. Like and I usually talk a shit about Rob.
Easy, you was on a roll.
Yeah, I wasn't
I'm
even
gonna call you
looking.
butter. You was on a roll. You was
So
on
I
a
was
roll.
just gonna say, I usually talk shit about Rob Pelinka, but he did his thing this year as far at the trade deadline. He fielded a dope enough roster to be formidable, at least, you know what I'm saying? But because like I said, and when Anthony Davis and LeBron are both looking not themselves, like because neither of them look like themselves, those guys are stepping up. All them dudes are stepping up. It's a different dude every night, damn near, but they got that. That's when you got a good team or some depth. So, I don't see the Lakers making it past after if they make it out this round, they got their work cut out. You know what I'm saying, against the Nuggets. So yeah, you can get your whatever else y'all got to get off, and then we can move on.
Oh yeah, I think your prediction. So game 6, Lakers. Oh, and the game 6 in LA. You got it over in 6 with the Lakers, right?
Yeah, man. Adam Silver sent in the fix.
All right, I got you. And then
y'all got Warriors at 7.
Mace, you got 6 Lakers.
Hey, it's gonna be a lot of narratives, man. If all the hugest deal in the world about LeBron and Kyrie, but they never say Kyrie's name, coming back from 3-1 against the Warriors, even though Draymond got suspended and then lost Andrew Bogut. All of the context gets lost in that, of course. But they get dragged for coming back 3-1. The Warriors do. So the Lakers and LeBron, y'all better not let them boys come back from down 3-1, man.
I know we don't talk about ifs, but it's crazy just how this is full circle coming back around. You know what I'm saying? Down 3-1. You know what I'm saying? And then you just went and beat. And like I said, the press is more on the Lakers. Like, you have to close this out. And your team is not it's not the Clad. It's not Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? And you have your star player just had a concussion. You know what I'm saying? And you need him to play well.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna rough him up and then see how he is. If he's rattled, it's a wrap. Like Reynolds.
What you're saying very possibly could happen. I just feel like when Lonnie Walker had to close out the Warriors, it just showed like how much they're just not built like that. If the Warriors was built like that, they wouldn't have never been down 3-1. They would have made it 2-2 when it was time to make it 2-2. But Lonnie Walker is what stood in the way of that happening. So so I don't trust them at all anymore. I think they're done in 6, and the Lakers finna have a field day on them. Probably might be a blowout.
Yeah. No, I don't think we blow out because when the times that they did, at the time they did win that first blowout, like all them calls, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the refs they're gonna get them calls.
Right, but the thing is, what I'm saying is that I think you have to probably look at something once they submitted that. They submitted that claim now. You know what I'm saying? Say put you on notice now. So now it's gonna be like, I can't really blow my whistle because now they're looking at it. It's been talked about. So if you come out there blowing your whistle with dumb tech stuff, I expect maybe to be investigation. So I think you have to just sit back and call it fair. You got to be
Hey, I
like,
don't know if you remember this. I agree with you. But
that's what I'm
I
saying.
don't know
That's
if
all
you
I'm
saw
saying.
a game 2 games ago. LeBron literally missed 2 or 3 layups, and after the whistle, after the refs waited for him to miss,
Oh,
and they blew the whistle.
yeah, fact. I seen
And
that.
on one of those, he didn't get touched at all, and they waited for him to miss and blew the whistle. So when I see stuff like that, it's like, all right, y'all complained about game 1, but you could complain about all the games. You know what I'm saying? And if they didn't do anything to switch, the discrepancy still the discrepancy. Every single game, it's lopsided, except for maybe one. But
Right. And
so
what happened when he fell? I want to know that. That's crazy. When he fell in the middle of the court,
who?
LeBron. LeBron was just sitting there. I don't know what something happened.
I
He
don't
just
know
like
either.
he just fell.
Yeah, man, LeBron flops, bro. I'm
To my
not
home
really.
flop. I want to learn how to take lessons. Like that's crazy. So I expect it to go Warriors in 7, going back home.
Yeah, well, we're gonna see what happens, bro. Because if they got one more night, and then if they take it to set, if they take it back to the Warriors, then yeah, it's gonna be tough for the Lakers, bro. They get to win that game 7 in Golden State. So, but let's move on. We can touch on the last few games pretty quick. Philly and Boston, it's tied up. Philly looked like they might could close it at the end. It was a low scoring game, like 83-83, with like 3 minutes left. And Jason Tatum basically took over the game and got them the fuck out of there. So and Jason Tatum was started the game like 0 for 10. It makes you said at halftime like this nigga want to go home because he was 0 for 10. But hey man, when you got James Harden and them on the other side, you can't just count out the other team. And now it's set up for James Harden once again, bro. Like either you're gonna have the game of your life or the worst game of your life. Which one is it gonna be, James? So and I picked the Sixers, so I'm sticking with my pick. And I feel like James Harden is gonna have a good game. Joel's gonna have the best game. And I think either Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown, one of them is gonna choose to not show up. And that'll be enough to get the Sixers to the next round. And Joel, this might be his year to maybe get to the Eastern Conference Finals or even the finals. But if James Harden of old shows up, we know what's gonna happen. So
Yeah, man. I pick Boston. You know what I'm saying? It had me nervous. You know, you got to when you got blood in the water, you got to attack like the shark. You feel me? And this is blood in the fucking water. You said, "Oh, bad, you two. This is blood in the water." You had to attack Harden. You had a goose egg from behind the arc. Tobias Harris, I don't know what happened. You spraying crazy deep at 1 for 9, ain't gonna get it done. You know what I'm saying? PJ Tucker finally hit some shots. He had 8 points. So I think this should have been the game. So to get him out, you know what I'm saying? Tatum just turned it off at the very, very end to push him over, but it's just like we're below the average. Jaylen Brown has 17, Tatum had 19, but 5 for 21 and 6 for 13. So I think this was the one where you had to close it out right here. I don't expect them to have 2 bad games, both of them. Usually it's one. Tatum is off and Brown is in, but they both was off. I expect them to come out there with the fire and get you up out of there. You know what I'm saying? That's just you don't really see it, you know what I'm saying? What Miss Clio said, the cars don't lie. I don't expect them to have 2 bad games. You know what I'm saying? This is the game. Y'all was down and came back, retook the lead. James Harden, you was throwing up some bonehead shots. You know what I'm saying? You should have just kept on feeding it to MB. You know what I'm saying? Maxie showed up. I think they're going home, my dog.
and the difference too, like the Phillies only running 7 players. They nobody played outside the starting lineup except for Brogdon and White. And Philly, they're running a 12, 11 man lineup. Um, so I'm just saying they got more bodies out there. So I feel like that's why Tatum and Brown are maybe a little inconsistent here and there. Tatum 5 for 21 tonight. And I just feel like it's just a lot of weight on both of their shoulders. You got 22 for Marcus Smart, but I don't see him getting 22 points again next game. He's not going to have 22 points. I can bet on that.
Right.
Um, Al Horford had 2 points tonight in 39 minutes. That's not going to continue either. So, we're going to see. It's going to be a close game probably in game 7, man. That's going to probably be one of the best games for sure. Mace, go ahead.
Oh, you good? Oh no, Philly going home. Let me keep that short and sweet. Nah, but like today they had them 3-2 at home, bro. How do you let that go? Like they can beat Boston in Boston. They're not unbeatable, you know what I'm saying? They could win the game. But you added that extra pressure to yourself for no reason, bro. Like you had that done. It was over. The game was low scoring, it was close, and y'all just couldn't make a small adjustment to get it done like that. So I don't know, but I thought they're going home. And historically, this is when James Harden's going to show up and shoot 2 for 19 from the 3-point line. It's the truth.
Don't do it, James.
But you know how to go, bro. That's how you do. It's always a closeout game or a game 7 or game 6 where he just decided to wake up and go 2 for 19, 3 for 40. Like it just don't make any sense, bro. 7 turnovers. Like he just don't make any sense, bro. Like out of nowhere, he just chooses the worst time to do it. And I feel like it's going to be game 7 in Boston.
And I don't go ahead.
No, if he comes in a suit tomorrow, my next game, if he comes dressing regular, is he gonna win? If he comes dressing regular,
don't bet your money on him coming regular dressing.
If he goes outlandish with them bell bottoms, girl pants they used to wear back in the early 2000s, they're gonna lose.
Hey man, see, you brought that up. Now I have zero faith in him, bro. I wasn't even thinking on that level, man. But James Harden is gonna probably definitely come shit on himself tomorrow.
He is, bro. He is.
So we'll see, man. We'll move on from that.
Last one.
Brunson did his thing against the Heat, and they won 112-103. Brunson had 38 points, 12 for 22, 10 for 12 from free throw line. RJ Barrett, 26 points plus 17. Good game for the Knicks, man. Great game. Julius Randle, 24 points. They finally came with some shit, man. I don't know if y'all saw that quote from Julius Randle after they went down 3-1, and he said,
"Oh yeah."
He said, basically,
maybe they wanted more.
Maybe we just don't want it. Maybe they just wanted more than us. Yeah, I was pretty disappointed when I heard him say that, man. Like, you don't say that, Julius. Like under any circumstance, you say that shit at the end if you lose. Like, but you should not be down 3-1 and you still have a real legitimate chance to win, and you're like, they wanted more than us. Well, just tell your teammates that you quit then. Like that's how
they wanted more than you, nigga.
Yeah, nigga. Like, don't speak for all of us, nigga, because you know what I'm saying? Don't speak for
Jalen
us.
Brunson is dogging. He not playing, bro. Like it's him.
I think Julius, they should have they need to go ahead and probably put him on the block, bro. You know
for sure. He wanted to go too.
Yeah, let him get on the block. But he's developed a lot, but he's not your number one guy. He can't be your number one guy. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So, who's gonna win the series, though, man? You think Knicks got a chance to come back? What is this?
Get on
shit.
Is Julius Randle still with the Knicks?
What do you mean?
He's still with the Knicks?
Mm-hmm.
They're going home.
Hey.
Bro, anybody gonna face Julius Randle? I'm not trying to be funny. He's a cancer, bro. Like he's the worst kind of teammate. When things are going bad, bro, he is trash. He just throw his hands up. He walk away. He won't play. When he miss a jump shot, he'll just watch you run down there. He'll put his hands on his hips and stand by the bench until you come back down. Like in the timeout huddle, he's sitting there with pouting. It's like, bro, he an energy sucker, bro. Like when it's not going his way, he literally drags the whole team down. So, and as long as Jimmy Butler still got his foot on your neck, it's different. Like Jimmy, if he smell blood, he gonna drown you. And he's gonna drown
the fuck out of there, yeah.
Yeah, he's sending them home.
Jimmy Butler probably gonna go ahead and close them out this next game.
Yep.
And we're gonna see the Knicks next year, bro. But yeah, man, we can leave it there, man. If y'all got any last thoughts, if y'all got any last thoughts.
No, I was just gonna say I'm going with Miami.
We'll get to another show in a couple of days because these series is about to be over. So, we got to get to the next series. We got to get to this Western Conference and Eastern Conference Finals. And before we do that, we got to talk about whatever happens in these games, 6s and 7s. So we'll leave it there, man. Episode 69 concluded. Salute to the subscribers, the streamers, everybody watching, man. We appreciate y'all. We out of here, bro. Salute.
Body wanna eat the took him to the water, let the man drink, then he told niggas he discovered it. I was sent here straight from the gods, he should have known about the covenant. Man, all you know is about the government, and you surface in a cycle, and eventually you're gonna be food, so you're worthless in a cycle. But your purpose is the rival, you a baby spark to a dragon flame. Niggas be thinking they fly, it's cause you a maggot, man. Take your stupid ass to baggage claim. Living your life with no accountability, you gon' have to get your baggage claim. Now you out here looking sad and shame. I'ma be real as I can be. If you ain't see it, you can't see it. It'll be death if you fuck with me. Kinda similar to Plan B, similar to No Man B. All my haters really fans of me. You can sit on my throne, nigga. You can't even hang from the canopy. There's nothing left that they can say to me. Don't ever motherfucking play with me. Expecting different out of stupid people, man, that's fucking insanity. J Meeks.